Hello and welcome to Round Glass. I'm Leah Cullis. I'm coming to you live from Austin, Texas. And today we are going to move through a feel-good flow together. So feeling good is an aim. We're not saying that you have to feel good in every pose, but it's our goal. It's what we're working towards. Because when we feel good, whether it's we feel good physically, or we feel good mentally, or feeling good in the heart, there's a ripple effect to all our other levels of being. I know for myself, when I feel good in my body, I carry that uplifted energy to my family and to my work. But if I'm working through an injury in my body, then it takes some more effort to get me to feel good in the other places in life. And the practice of yoga helps us to remember that everything is connected. Right? Yoga means union. And when we do the work in one area, it has a ripple effect to all the other areas in our lives, in our own experiences. So today, we're going for feeling good rather than looking good. Everything that you do, make it your own. Let it be a practice of easing tension, moving out stagnation, and uplifting your inner energy, knowing that you'll shine your light out. When you feel good, you amplify the goodness. Let's get started. I always start our classes in a short and simple meditation. So you can go ahead and grab one of your blocks to lift your seat up a little higher than your knees. Or you can even sit on 2 blocks, a cushion, or with your back against the wall when we begin. The goal is to have your spine as tall and open as you can, and then to find a level of comfort, a level of ease within your seat. Then ground your palms to your thighs, close your eyes, and begin to tune into your natural breath, flowing in and out of your nose. In these moments of stillness, study your breath. And seek to understand the circle of life force moving through you and from you. Notice the inner expansion with each inhale, and the settling, the rooting with each exhale. These are energetic invitations within each cycle of breath, helping us to be more grounded in our bodies and our physical experiences. And when we're fully present, fully embodied, we get to make the higher call. We have the choice to choose to feel good. Let every action in this practice be serving the purpose of uplifting yourself. Now bring your hands to heart center. Shine your heart up into your thumbs. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Bow your head towards your heart. Release your hands to your thighs. Open your eyes and lift your gaze. Okay, yogis. Go ahead and remove your block or any props that you're seated on. Bring your sits bones down to the earth. If you were sitting with ankles crossed, go ahead and switch the other cross of your ankles. If you were in Virasana or another position, please join us in Sukhasana, easy pose. We'll begin with some seated cat-cows. These simple and grounded movements help open up and articulate all the different spaces of the spine. The spine is our major highway of energy running through our centers. So when we nourish the energy within and around the spine, we feel the ripple effect. It's part of feeling good. Catch the front of your shins. On your inhale, rock your pelvis forward, shine your chest out from you and look up. On your exhale, reverse all that. Seated cat. Pull your belly back, tuck your chin towards your heart. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, roll back. Keep going at the rhythm of your breath. These poses link together, cat-cow, in union with breath, help us to awaken the pathway that's within every other pose. So every inhale, we're expanding. Each exhale, we're contracting. And everything we do in the Vinyasa practice builds on what we've done before, just like life. Go ahead and sit up nice and tall. On your exhale, bring your right hand somewhere to the right side of you. Go with what feels good. And then inhale, sweep your left arm high across. Don't worry about getting it right. Just rock back and forth, add some simple cat-cows, or even bend your arms. Notice the spaces and the shapes that feel good to you. Play with it. All right, with your exhale, sweep your hands forward out in front of you until you land your left palm. Then inhale, right arm up and open. Again, let this be a playful experience of noticing what motions and movements feel good to you. We're all built differently. We all have different life experiences. So part of bringing a quality of play to your practice, feeling good to your practice, is allowing yourself to experiment. One breath, one movement. Sweep your hands to the right, stretch long through your left side body. On your exhale, sweep forward, stretch your right side long. One more round of breath. Everything in our practice today is what I like to do when I'm designing a class for myself to feel good. All right, come back to center, hands to heart. Deep breath in, open mouth, exhale. Here just a little longer. Switch the cross of your ankles. Keep your hands at your heart if you can. Seated twist, right hand behind your sacrum. Inhale your left arm high. Catch your right knee with your left hand. Turn and twist to the right. Stay for a few rounds of breath here. And notice as you stay in the shape where your breath can flow. Can you breathe into your back body? Your side ribs? Next, inhale, turn forward, stretch both arms high. Then exhale, twist to the left. Left fingers behind your sacrum, right hand to your left knee. Just use your left hand to your right knee as a placeholder, not a lever to twist your spine open. Just give yourself some gentle pressure so that your breath can start to flood your rib cage, your lungs, bringing in more vitality and life force. All right, next inhale, both arms high. Bring your hands down to the sides of your seat. Plant your feet on the ground. I'm going to turn forward on my mat. Now catch underneath your knees, Navasana, balancing boat pose. Roll your shoulders up and back and start to feel a gentle fire building in your low belly. Our core is our physical center, right? So every yoga pose that we do starts at the core and expands out in all directions. And then we pull from all directions back into the core. So begin to build a healthy relationship with your core, even if that means tapping your toes on the ground or kicking your heels high. Find what feels good for you. Then settle in for 2 more rounds of breath. Can you flare your toes open even more? Cross your ankles, roll over your feet. Let's come into downward facing dog. When you land in your downward facing dog, start to move in a way that feels good to you. I like to pedal out my knees. It also feels good to bend my knees and sway my hips side to side. I've been doing a lot more sitting lately. So notice how your body's responding to how you've been living And can you use the pauses in your practice to get specific and bring nourishment to your body, mind, and heart? Walk your hands back to your feet. Check it out. Ensure that you have at least hip distance between your feet. That's 2 fists or wider. On your next inhale, palms to shins, halfway lift, shine your heart forward. Exhale, bow. Drop your head at the base of your fold, and then interlace your 10 fingers behind your neck. Pull your elbows towards your shins just slightly, and use the weight of your arms to traction your neck and spine open. Bring your breath to wash over your whole spine. Gracefully release your hands to the earth. Crawl your hands forward. We come back to downward facing dog. If you have peppermint oil on the back of your neck like I do, you may have to really ground your hands from that one. All right, take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. On your exhale, step to your right thumb. Slowly lower your left knee down. Inhale, hands to your hips. Settle in here. Keep your back toes tucked under as we begin together. Squeeze your inner thighs together like you're pulling the power from your feet, from the earth, up into you. Embody the earth energy. Now, with your right hand on your right hip, stretch your left arm long. Knit your front ribs in. Think that cat pose. Pull your belly back. Then inhale, lift your heart high. Think cow. Now side stretch to the right side of the room. Go a little deeper into your hips. Exhale, touch your left hand down. Let your right hand meet your left hand. Swivel your left shin off to the right. So your left shin is perpendicular to your mat. Snuggle your right tricep into your right knee. You can also use a block here. Remember, the blocks are to lift the earth up to you. Left hand to your hip. Zip up your low belly and lean your heart back. Big full breaths here, yogis. Start with your vision. Look to the earth. Sweep your left hand around behind you. Ground through your left shin. Inhale, gate pose. Reach up and open. Point your right toes to the top of the mat. Make it like a dance. Exhale, slide your hands forward to the top of the mat. Return your left leg long. As gracefully as you can, as holistically as you can, press up and back, downward facing dog. The practice of yoga on the mat is about inner energy, inner expansion. We use the poses, the outer expression, as containers for the inner exploration. Let's go, left side. Inhale your left leg up. Step to your left thumb. Pause here. Gracefully set your right knee down. Inhale, both hands to your hips. Use your hips to help settle in. Lift your low belly up, slide your tailbone down. Keep your left hand on your left hip. Inhale, stretch your right arm long. So we're going for lift and opening before we go for the dip to the side. So let's articulate here with the cat-cow blueprint. On your exhale, knit your front ribs in. Draw your low belly back. Even curl your shoulders forward. Keep the integration at your core. Inhale, stretch higher. Now exhale, side lean. Simple motions and movements can help us go so much deeper within the shapes. On your exhale, right hand down, then left hand down. Spin your right shin so it's perpendicular to the length of your mat. Snuggle your left arm inside of your left knee. Then open up for extended side angle, modification. Create a healthy connection, a relationship between your arm and your knee. So press in and pull out. Play with the opposites. On your exhale, right hand to the back of your mat. Inhale, sweep your left arm long, point your left toes forward, and drink in the goodness. Exhale, sweep to the top of the mat, get grounded. Draw from the earth up into your core and let it be your expression as you step back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, open mouth exhale. Good. Gaze forward, bend your knees. Step, walk, or hop your feet up to your hands. At the top of your mat, halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, bow. Drop your head. Press through your feet. Inhale, rise to stand, reach all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Take any position or modifications that you need to once you land in the top of your mat. You may want to step your feet together or even go wider. Let your blueprint asana, Tadasana, feel good for you. This is the aim, this muscle memory that you're creating in this standing mountain pose is what we remember in each shape so that we can invite in aliveness with our breath and express through our body, through the container, the shape that we make. Let's flow, yogis. Inhale, sweep your arms high. All right, with your right arm, wrap your right arm around your back. You can place the back of your palm to your sacrum or reach around for your left hip point. Stretch taller on your inhale, knit your front ribs, and side lean on your exhale. Inhale, come back through center, both arms high. Exhale, half bind your left arm behind your back. Notice what feels good for you and what's unique on this side. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, start with your core, pull your belly back, then lean to the left. Inhale, reach up, look up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Palms to shins, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Plant your hands, step your feet back to high plank pose. Look forward, press to your toes, and lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take the Vinyasa one more time together. Because we do it so many times in this practice, it's important to understand the variations so that you can build your flow in a way that feels good and serves your intentions for your practice. Inhale, roll forward, high plank pose. Know that you always have the option to drop your knees down to the ground. Shift your heart forward, get longer. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, low cobra, lift your heart. Option to lift your palms or come into upward facing dog where your hands and the tops of your feet are touching. Exhale from your low belly, downward facing dog. Know you can always slide through child's pose. All right, Sun Salutation A. Inhale, look forward. Bend your knees. Exhale fully. Step to the top of your mat. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold. Inhale, rise tall. Reach all the way up. And exhale, come home to your heart. One full round of breath here. Steady and purposeful. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, half bind with your right arm and side lean to the right. Inhale, stretch both arms up. Exhale, half bound, side lean to the left. Inhale, reach up and look up. Exhale, nice and steady, forward fold. No need to rush here. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, high to low push-up on your exhale, your expression. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, sweep your right leg high. On your exhale, draw your knee into your nose. Inhale, kick up and back. Exhale, knee to your nose, think cat in your belly. Step to your right thumb. Know that it may take a couple steps to get there. Dial your left heel down. Squeeze your heels towards one another. On your inhale, lead with your left arm, warrior two. Unwind. And then open across your chest. So your fingers are direct extensions from your heart energy. So think about pulling out the pathways for prana across your heart and then radiating, feeling good through your hands, letting it fill your field around you. Go a little deeper into your leg. Now flip your front palm. We'll reverse the warrior and straighten the front leg. Reverse triangle. Get long from your toes all the way through your fingertips as you lean back. On your exhale, start with your right hand. Sweep your right arm in front of you. Slowly bend your left knee, right hand to the ground. You can keep your left hand to your left thigh. You can bring both hands to the earth, or some of you can come all the way down into Skandasana, whatever feels best to you. There are so many ways to create a pose. So depending on what you're working on, you adapt, you modify, and you intensify so that your time on your mat is not one of aiming for someone else's goals. It's your time to feel good. All right, slide your hands to the top of the mat. We'll spin into a low lunge with the back knee down. On your exhale, squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale, lead with your left arm. Right arm slides down your left leg. Reverse revolve your lunge. Shine your heart up and open. With your exhale, start from your core. Think cat in your belly. Left hand down to the ground. Dragonfly twist, right arm high. Wrap your heart higher towards the sun. Big breath in. Exhale, right palm down, step back, move through your vinyasa, flow. So the vinyasa, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, that gives us a way to divide up our right and left sides. And energetically, we get to wipe the slate clean. Just like every new day is a fresh new canvas to create. And we choose the energy we infuse into our experiences. Let's build on the left side. Inhale, sweep your left leg high. Exhale, big step forward. Claim your space. Spin your right heel down. Inhale, lead with your right arm. Open up, warrior two. I'll turn to face Leah. So big open hips, open heart. Spark your fingers open. Dive deeper into your legs, go down. The pose is wide, expansive, and grounded, and then you bring an opening, a softness through your energy. Flip your front palm, reverse your triangle, long line from your toes through your fingertips, lean back. On your exhale, start with your left hand, sweep in front of you, drop down to Skandasana. So your front heel can come up. You can spin your toes down. Play with the foot placement. What feels good to you, yogi? Both hands down or full Skandasana. Notice if I come all the way down on this side, my heel lifts up. I've had more sprained ankles on that side. So we all have unique past experiences that are still living within our tissues that are some of our greatest opportunities to learn how to adapt and feel good now. All right, fingertips down to the ground. We're gonna spin into a low lunge to the top of the mat, right knee down. Gather your power through your legs, squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, reverse revolve. Right arm up to the sky. You can look straight up to the side or down, whatever feels good to you. On your exhale, move from your core, think cat in your belly. Ground your right hand. Inhale, left arm high. Pop your right leg up. Big breath in. Exhale, both hands down. Let's flow. Wipe the slate clean. One of my main yoga teachers taught me when teaching a class that the class is always recoverable. And that's not just with yoga, right? We always have a choice to, when we're feeling our energy contract, to choose to expand, to uplift, to focus on the good. Let's put it all into action in our flow together. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Ride the breath, one movement. Exhale, step forward. Ground both heels. Inhale, open up. Warrior two. Use your exhale to land and go deeper. Flip your front palm. Reverse your triangle. Lean up and back. Exhale, drop down to your skandasana. Inhale, slide forward. Exhale, lower your back knee down. Squeeze your inner thighs. Inhale, reverse revolve your low lunge. Exhale, cat in the belly. Inhale, dragonfly twist. Sweep your top arm forward and flow, vinyasa. Left side, inhale, open. Exhale, step into your warrior shape. Get grounded and rise, unravel. Exhale, settle and go deeper. Flip your front palm, reverse your triangle. Exhale, skanda. Inhale, low lunge to the top of the mat, set your base. Exhale, your knee down. Inhale, right arm high, reverse revolve your lunge. Exhale, right hand to the earth, open for dragonfly twist. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, sweep your top arm around. Ride your breath for your flow. Drop down to your knees. Sit back on your heels, between your heels or on a block. One hand to your heart, one hand to your low belly. Tune in and notice how you feel now. What's the quality of energy flowing within you? The quality of energy that you've invited, that you've allowed, that you've chosen, and that you've generated through your skillful action, your yoga. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Blink your eyes open. Okay, yogis. Come into a tabletop variation, then bring one hip to the earth. Sweep your legs out in front of you. Pedal out your knees. And then we'll come into seated figure four. So hands behind you, use them as stabilizers. Bend your left knee, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. All right, so you find the degree that feels best to you. You can walk your left foot forward, you can walk your arms back, give yourself more space. You can walk into a really tight ball. Find the degree of the pose, of the intensity, of the effort. That's the right match for you in this practice, in this breath. When we're fully tuned into our divine body sensations and our breath, we have the power to choose to respond to life in alignment with love, choice, co-creation, expansion, and get out of the automatic habits of responding from the past, from scarcity, from fear. Right foot to your inner left thigh, extend your left leg long, both arms up. Exhale, bow over your left leg. Just a couple breaths here, yogis. Remember the blueprint of cat-cow. Every exhale, draw your low belly back, Uddiyana Bandha. Next inhale, look forward. Exhale, rise. We'll switch sides. Plant your right foot down, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. This is a whole different side, so find your modifications, your adaptations that fit for you right now in this breath. And then once you've chosen the container, animate your energy with your breath. Watch the waves flow through you. And notice what's illuminated in this internal experience. What facilitates you feeling good in this moment? All right, Janu Shavasana. Extend your right leg long, left foot to your inner right thigh, both arms up. Exhale, pour forward and bow. Next inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, tone your core, rise up, and lay down on your mat. We're coming into the final and most important pose, always. What seals the practice? Shavasana. So splay your feet out to the sides, turn your palms up to symbolize that you are open and ready to receive the gifts of your yoga practice today. Shavasana. Ensure that your eyes are closed and you've released any effort in your breath. For the more at ease you are, the more you are open and available for your yoga to take root within you. If you have more time to stay in this essential final shape, please do so. And if you're ready to move on, you're going to gently move your wrists and your ankles. Rock your head side to side. Then pull yourself into a small ball and gently roll over to one side. Press yourself up to a seat. And let's meet facing one another with our hands united at heart center. Lift your heart up into your thumbs and spread your fingers out wide. The work that we do on the inside creates our inner experience, flows from us, and creates the experience that we get to share with everyone in our lives. One Om, yogis. Big breath in. Lift your prayer hands to your third eye. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your yoga practice today. I'm Leah Cullis. I would love to see you again. Please join us for more yoga and meditation on Round Dot Glass or on our app. Be well, yogis.